In Taiwan Talk this week.
好吃好吃，爱妈咪做的派好吃。
Sandy and Gary Edmonds are longtime Taiwan residents. They arrived in 1979, and while you may not recognize their names, you certainly recognize the fruits of their efforts. iMomi's Pies was set up decades ago to support their efforts to build a new church for their congregation. They join us to tell us how the business began and what goes into their pies today. But before we get started, if you're interested in being a part of the conversation around Taiwan Talk, be a sponsor. Drop us a line at social media at icrt.com.tw.
There was three of us, my husband and I, and a sister in the church. And the three of us, because our pie cut is real small, so we went to market. And we set up everything, and he was singing.
I make up a song, I got a song about
Go
the
on,
pies.
go sing the pies. Go sing the
好
pies.
吃好吃，爱妈咪做的派好吃。 It could go on for an hour, but it draws crowds, it draws people. Oh, I sing like almost dance.
You can dance too.
Yeah.
Which market did you start selling your pies at?
It was in 台中下水南菜市场.
And so you
Market.
you packed the pies in a truck and you...
Yeah.
We
Had a
had
table.
the goal was 20 pies a day. They've never missed wages like the earthquake that hit. It drove us out of Taichung up to Taipei where the market was. We was sending it after a while. We were sending pies to Taipei, and we had another group of people up there that their only responsibility was to sell it. But in Taichung, we were making pies. Every day, take pies. It became 40 pies. It became 50 pies, 100 pies. And it'd go up to 700 pies every day. On big days like Mother's Day, sell like 2,000.
Today there's
In one
2,000
day.
pies?
Yeah.
Mother's Day.
On Mother's Day, on certain holidays. At the very beginning, we had to take our pies anywhere we could, out on the streets, in the hospitals, in grocery stores, even in grocery stores.
Where did you get the recipes?
Well, to be honest with you, my mother, when I was a teenager, she worked at an elementary school, and she was the head cook. And I never used a recipe. I just did the pies because my mom made pies. And that's how it started. When we came to Taiwan, I only made 3 kinds. And our pie company, I told our cooks that the important thing is that you can think and create your own pie. It doesn't have to be a recipe. But from a cherry, pecan, and apple pie, that's where we started.
So just cherry pecan, and today you've got how many flavors now?
It'll go up to 30 sometimes, 25. Different kinds of pies.
Okay.
They come and go. People get used to certain pies, and the sales goes down, and so we have to create. That's what she was talking about. We have to create another pie to take the place.
The people that sell them, where do they go?
You can go to a lot of different places. The government, post office, if they got room, any place. You find a nick in a hole, and we'll put a pie in it, and it'll grow.
Also, some schools.
High schools.
College, high school.
You got a place where you can put a pie in it, we'll put it there and sell it.
And we try our best not to have any
Preservatives, colorings,
so
cancer-causing chemicals,
Yeah.
these things. We really look the other way. We don't like to use that. So the pies that we sell really are high quality, the highest quality materials.
They're literally mom's
we use.
pies.
Yeah.
Where do the pies get sold now? Is it just in Taipei, or do you sell them across all of Taiwan?
Oh, well, people will order them on the phone. I'm not caught up with this change of technology that our people are. Somebody wants a pie, we'll get it there, Even if we have to drive ourselves and go somewhere, put it on a high-speed rail. And we'll put it on there, they pick it up, and we just do it.
So you deliver.
Yes. Yes.
It's felt like something we got to do.
We have, like Ken, and then there's others who sell pies. They go out and take the pies out. But they will take
Order.
these, and they'll have a whole thing of orders, and then they'll go out and just take it to them.
The first year, we told everybody that we'd help them for a year. And we found out that it wasn't long enough, so we helped them 2 years and got everything in order. Then we just sort of started moving away. So this year's totally run by them now. Totally. They do everything.
Sometimes they ask me to come, both of us to come and test their new pies. And we'll taste it and say, man, this tastes good. So that's how a lot of our pies got started. And if they need any encouragement or ideas, they will call us and ask.
Yeah.
We're sort of like consultants.
Well, we're their pastors.
Yeah.
That also helps break down the difference between people's personalities and stuff.
Yeah. I'd just like to interject how the name of our pie company got started.
Yes, please.
In Chinese, it's called iMomi. Well, when I was teaching Sunday school, I had all these little kids, and they called me iMomi. That's where the name comes from, is from the kids calling me.
They thought it up. We thought, well, good, iMomi.
In fact, almost all of our workers that work here, I've had them in Sunday school.
We've known them, from the beginning.
Yeah.
But our people that we have here, they all go to our church.
Mm-hmm.
It's been 46 years. Did you even think this was going to happen when you first got here?
No.
46 years ago?
I
Nope,
didn't.
wasn't on the plan book.
No, I never dreamed.
We never, and it was hard getting this started. It really hard. We worked like dogs, to get everything in place.
You were listening to Sandy and Gary Edmonds, missionaries and founders of iMomi's Pies. And that does it for this week's edition of Taiwan Talk. I'm Hope Go. You can catch this episode on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you download your podcasts. Thank you for tuning in.